Good afternoon slash evening. How y'all doing out there, world? Um, this may not sound good from what I just heard at 11:45 this morning that Senator Bernie Sanders has dropped out of the 2020 race. But to me, he didn't really drop out. He suspended his He announced that he suspended his campaign, and I believed him on that. To me, that was a suspension. To me, that's definitely is a suspension, not a dropout. Just like I hear Tulsi Gabbard, she didn't say Tulsi Gabbard didn't really say she dropped out of the campaign. She suspended her campaign, but it seems like the other way around with Tulsi. But Bernie, I believe when he said he suspended his campaign, he really didn't drop out. The reason why he said he didn't really drop out because there's still more states to go, and I just want to congratulate. I'm just going to congratulate the establishment. I mean, I'm not congratulating them in a good way. I'm congratulating them for cheating. Because I hate to say this, you Biden supporters, you Tom Perez supporters, all you establishment supporters, I just want to say, I'm just saying congratulations in a not in a good way, because for years for years you guys been screwing Bernie every time Bernie's trying to save us. But the real good news is what I just found out earlier on Status Quo, that World Health Organization wants us to have Medicare for all, for them to save us, for us to be saved, you know? I mean, I'm still depressed and stressed on the inside due to this pandemic going on. If both parties would say they for Medicare for all, if they were to vote on it, we all would have been happy by now. But we all would have been very happy because they should understand. I mean, they need to understand and realize that our forefathers built this country. And not only that, the reason I'm saying our forefathers built this country is my way of saying we still got to move. We still have a movement. You know, the people who voted for Bernie, who supported Bernie, we still have a movement. It's not over. This country is ours, not theirs. Not theirs in the federal government, not theirs in the top 1%. It's not theirs. The country is not for mainstream media and conservative media. It's not. No, it's not. The country is ours. We really deserve our liberties. We really deserve our rights. We're not going to sit here and let y'all take away our liberties and rights. No, no, no. no matter Bernie Sanders did drop out or not. But he made it very clear that he suspended his campaign. And like I said last night about him, I said he should never, if he would never hire them people like Jeff Weaver and Faye Shakir, and Representative Premier Jayapal, if they would have never hired them, Bernie would still try his best. Bernie would catch up. But I'm not saying it's Bernie's fault that the campaign happened yesterday in Wisconsin. It's not Bernie's fault on that. It's really Joe Biden and the Republican Party's fault. Actually, Joe Biden is stupid to agree with the Republican Party. I mean, not only agree, he started it. Just remember. Just keep saying to yourself, Joe Biden is not my friend. And he's really not my friend. Joe, he's really not my friend. Just like I'm saying my current governor, Andrew Cuomo, is not my friend. The reason I said that, because I don't like what he just did to us poor people, to us lower to middle class income people, by cutting our freaking Medicaid off, which we deserve. And he act like he own this country. He don't own this country. We do. After our forefathers built this country, we own this country. You know what I mean? But even though we're still social distancing on the outside or whatever, even though we all in our homes on lockdown until this pandemic will go away. Hopefully will go away very soon, because none of us can be on lockdown very long. No. And I also want to say rest in peace to the people who died from this virus. I just want to give my rest in peace to y'all. I mean, I never know, it could be y'all kids, y'all mothers, y'all fathers. I never know. I just want to give my condolence. I just want to give my condolence to y'all, because I've been saying I don't want none of y'all to die. I just hope there will be no more deaths. But I just find out so far in this country, 10,000 plus. It's the record of 10,000 plus people gone. That's why I'm giving my condolence to y'all. To y'all, whoever, I'm giving my condolence to the loved ones y'all lost. I mean, I feel very sorry for that. I would never wish death on nobody. But our so-called politicians and former politicians do. That's what both parties is all about. Death and destruction. We all about saving ourselves, saving this planet, and saving lives. And I still want to congratulate the essential workers for working working your asses off hard. So for my essential workers, I just want to thank y'all. I just want to thank y'all from the bottom of my heart that y'all really doing a good job. You guys are the real heroes. And hopefully some of y'all will run for office someday and get these current ones who don't want to do nothing for us out. You know? So, how I feel about Bernie suspending his campaign? I feel disappointed. I'm not disappointed at him as a person. I don't hate him. I don't hate him. It's just that I don't like how he being all nice to the evil segregationist, Joe Biden. And Joe Biden never admits that he's a segregationist. We all know that he's a segregationist. We all know that. We all know that he started the crime bill. He invented the crime bill for us black folks to get more time than his white folks, his other segregationists. And he gave that power to he's the one who gave that power to the conservatives. You know, and and we the people is trying to fight to get that, for us to get more justice. But right now, we still got to continue to fight, no matter what. We the people are still we still got a resolution. We still have a resolution. Let's not give up. You know? Because I'm not going to give up. And Joe Biden, if you want my vote, you gotta try to get Nina Turner as hire Nina Turner as vice president, or have Bernie to be a vice president, being that Bernie is nice to you, but which he shouldn't. I mean, he called you out. He calls you out on a few things, but you got to set the truth. Every time Bernie calls you out, it's a fact. But like I said, the only way you get my vote and win me over, you got to have Nina Turner or Bernie as your VP. But if you don't have one of those two as your VP, you're not getting my vote. I mean, if you decide to get Elizabeth Warren, Stacey Abrams, Kamala Harris, any other establishment Democrat, you're not getting my vote. The only way you get my vote is Nina Turner and Bernie Sanders. That's the only two people you have to pick to get my vote. Otherwise, if you pick any other establishment, you're not getting my vote. And that's all to it. And why? And plus, when we all want Medicare for all, you're not going to listen to World Health Organization. You're not going to listen to them, because World Health Organization knows we want Medicare. We, as the United States citizen, wants Medicare for all. Because if we would have had that by now, your loved ones would have been saved. Your loved ones would have been alive today. You know, let's not give up. Let's keep fighting for the policies we want, not what they want. Because they don't want to support our policies. If they don't want to support our policies, they cannot get our vote. That's all to it. If they don't like it, they can get mad, get glad. They can get mad, scratch where the sun don't shine, and be glad. You know, because most of them are for war. We're not for war. We the people are not for war. We the people want the righteous policies. Because I don't want to see myself marginalized. I don't know about y'all. I'm not speaking for y'all, but if y'all don't want to be marginalized, go ahead and join me. If y'all want to be marginalized, that's on y'all. Y'all don't need to join me. Y'all not down with me. You know what I mean? So, all I want to say to Senator Bernie Sanders, I just want to say thank you. I really want to thank you for what. It's not just once you run. It's not just once you have run for president. It's not just once. It's your second time. But you should never hire those clowns like FaZe Shakur and Jeff Weaver. You should never hire them clowns. But others like Representative Jayapal, she's all right, but she's all right. I'm not hating on her. And Senator Nina Turner, please keep your our resolution. And you need to hire. I like for you to hire Representative Rashida Tlaib, Brianna Joy Gray. Hire her. Who else? Hire Killer Mike. Hire Dr. Cornel West. Hire Danny Glover. Hire Danny DeVille. Hire John Cusack. Hire Mark Ruffalo. Hire Zephyr Teachout. I mean, speaking of Zephyr Teachout, I want to thank her too. I also want to thank her too for letting us know that Joe Biden is corrupt, and she's correct. But Bernie did not listen to her. You know? So, I'm gonna take the advice from Benjamin Dixon. I'm gonna take his advice for us to rest and chill for a while. Being that Bernie done suspend his campaign. You know? I just hope I stay alive. I just hope I continue living. Because I don't know if I'm going to be around. I don't know if I'm going to be on this earth. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not saying that in a bad way, but I just don't know. Whenever I go out, either Friday or Monday, I don't know. I just don't know if I'm going to be on this earth. But if I do, I'll come back I'll try to come back by Tuesday or so. All right. Otherwise, You have a great evening. God blesses all of us. Let's keep listening to the health experts. Let's keep listening to World Health Organization. And let's keep staying home and saving lives. But before I go, let me give you all a little bit of good news. The good news is my state, New York, has flattened the curve just a little bit. I don't know how little, but I'm glad us New Yorkers doing a great job by flattening the curve. You know? But the sad news is I don't like how my state going competing against each other. Like, I don't like how the state is versus the upstate is versus us in the city. Nah, I'm not feeling that. No matter where we live, no matter we live in the poor community or rural community or rich community, we all need to get along. No matter what, we all need to get along. We don't need to go against each other. We don't need no, because to be honest, us city people are not violent. And I know the rural areas are not violent either, but they need to stop giving us violence, stop sending us violence because we don't deserve it, you know? Let's all get along, okay? Just get along. If y'all don't, if you people live in the rural area don't want to get along with poor communities, stay out of our way. Stay on your side and we'll stay on ours, all right? So let's stop the violence and increase the peace for us to help each other and get rid of these people who've been in office for a long time out and put the fresh new ones in. You know? Otherwise, God bless. One love.